What's up, guys? All Pro Exterior Services LLC. Just want to give you an update on what's going on with the trailer build. We decided to add some 45-degree round steel bar on each corner and in the middle. The reason we did this was to add hook points for the ladder. That way we don't have to use the method we're using now, which is strapping it to the strap, using the strap as a hook point. What else? I removed the tire. Of course, I got to paint all this. We just did this yesterday. Got that done. Let me show you guys over here on the other side. I got the brackets for the tank, which is 2 angles, because it's not going. The tank's not going this way because it's sandwiched between the trailer and the bleach tank, but it could go this way. So I got a angle bracket for each side, and then the tire, spare tire, we decided to go on the front driver's side to mount it, and it fits perfect. I mean, perfect. And that's really a good position for a couple of reasons. Number one is to get on and off the trailer if you ever need to. Number two, if you notice here, we put a surface cleaner rack. So the surface cleaner sits in here, and we got some flat bar, heated it up, bent it, made a U shape. I'm gonna drill a hole, put a lock into it. So that's gonna hold a handle. You can still get on and off the trailer with the surface cleaner on it, but my point is, it's a deterrent for you hitting your head. You see here, I cornered all this off intentionally so you don't bust your head open. I am going to put some foam pad around it so that way it's extra protection, but the tire is in your way before you hit your head on it, so that's a good deterrent. So that worked out perfectly. And what else did we do? I think that was about it. So the only thing I got to do is go in, wire brush everything, prime it, put a coat of paint on it. And then I do have a trailer light out. I got to work on that. LEDs, I thought they never went out, but of course they do. So I did push up the pipe plumbing, the ball valve all the way to the front. The reason I did that, if you remember, I'm putting my plate here. I have my plate, my piece of aluminum plate, which I got to paint black as well, and I'm gonna mount my proportioner to it. So I got to get a bit big enough for the. Is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the plate on, or drill out 3 holes, so just the heads of the Pentair valves come through the 3 holes, and the plate's going to be bolted here. So all you're going to see is the valves with the metering numbers. I think it's about 2 1/4. So I do 3 2 1/4 holes, stick it in. The reason I did that versus putting it on the outside of the plate is because I didn't want to put 90s on the bottom. I like, anytime you can put a straight flow versus a 90, it's a better flow. There's no restriction. So that's the reason I chose that. I see a lot of people put them on the outside and then 90 in, drill a bunch of holes here for your 90s in, which looks good. It's all good. It's just a preference. I just chose to do it this way. So yeah, coming together. So that's about it. On the trailer, everything's drained. We had a freeze. And again, guys, a reminder: always shut your fuel off on your pressure washer as you travel. Any fuel in the carburetor, it could hydrolock the engine. I don't see people talk about that much until it happens. So to avoid it, just shut your fuel off when traveling. But that's about it. So once I get things painted up, surface cleaner mounted, and we'll get you another a view. All right, peace. All right, guys, got everything painted. As you can tell, I put a rust paint, you know, just to help prevent any rust, and then I put a primer, then I put a coat of paint. So it's kind of got 3 coats on it. Got them all the ladder rack brackets, the hooks, if you will. Also got that 3/16 plate that I was telling you about, aluminum plate. It's going to mount right here, so it's going to look very good. We'll put 4 stainless bolts and nuts and drill out my 3 2-inch holes, paint this, mount my proportioner to it. So got that done. What else we got done? I'm gonna clean up that wiring a little bit too once I get that proportioner and trim down them hoses and everything, so it'll be good to go. So got the ladders up, all looks good. Pressure washer's on there, you know that. Got the soap tank mounted. You see my bracket there. Got the bracket there. That's the only thing I'm putting in it. I'm always keep some water in it. So I use slow-mo. I add water and add about 4 or 6 ounces of slow-mo to it, and I got soap. What's really neat is this pressure water, this surface cleaner mount. I don't know if you can see it with the sun. I'll put some cushion here. So I'm gonna just use pipe wrap from Home Depot for 1-inch pipe. Put some duct tape to help with this, but also help if you hit your head on it. So that mounts up perfect. But look at this. This is kind of cool. This is the bracket we made. We bent this flat bar, but I drilled a hole in it. Fits the lock perfect. Now, I know if they wanted it, they're gonna get it. I get it. But you know, anything to deter them away. We live in a pretty good subdivision, so knock on wood, we haven't had too many issues here. Got the spare tire mounted. Got all that painted up. All that's good. Got the box looking good. Another good thing I like about this whole situation is extra brace we added because of the surface cleaner rack. I'll pull a piece of cushion on here, a little piece of rubber tape. But if you open this up, it actually holds the lid, so you can get to all your stuff pretty quick. It opens up the floor again. Love it. Any recommendations I have, I would probably put a piece of scrap wood, or I should have painted the floor first. I didn't. It is what it is. It just turned it white a little bit, so it ain't no big deal. If I ever take all this stuff off, I'll go ahead and do a paint job, but I don't really plan on doing that, to be honest with you. So I may put a piece of scrap wood here, but again, that was when we was batch mixing. We're not going to be batch mixing anymore, so that should not be an issue. Everything's going to be drawn out of the bleach tank, soap tank, and water tank. The only thing we may change going forward later, maybe, is get a leg tank instead of a IBC tote, but I don't see that changing either, because honestly I like the IBC totes because first off, they cheap. Second off, you got all these brackets, you can utilize that for mounting your accessories, and it don't look bad at all, and you can put your sign on the back versus a leg tank. It's pretty tough. So the only thing I got to do is make a mount for the 8-gallon whenever we decide to get that. Like I said, I found a deal on one. If it works out, great. If it don't, I may push that purchase into next year, just for a couple of reasons, but taxes and also warranty. There's no need to buy it and let it sit, you know, for 3-4 months and there's a warranty issue. But I got a really good deal on the used one, so I may pick it up. But yeah, the ladder rack's good. We'll go ahead and strap that third strap. Got it all good. I think we're there, man. I think this is it. We worked the trailer. This is the final results of it. So far, so good. If I had to change anything, I don't know that I would, because it works. It's very efficient, and now having that mounted is going to be much more efficient, because the problem I had with that was it was in the way. So anytime I had to get on and off the trailer for any reason, it was always in the way, and it was kind of aggravating to get it on and off. But man, it came together. It did. You know, again, I know there's a lot better options out there, or trailer builds, but I watched a bunch of these guys on YouTube, and they had some great ideas. You know, Cody out there, he does phenomenal work. Seen his work personally, and he does phenomenal work. It wasn't in the budget now. Maybe later I'll pick something up from him, but I don't know that I need to, because you know, I'm using some of his ideas with that and some different stuff. But you know, you also throw in your own spice, you know what I mean? So yeah, no, it's all good. So we're going rolling. I got to go build some downstream injector boxes for some customers. Got them shipping out here in the next day or two. And you know, if you guys want something, I think is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a giveaway. I appreciate all the subscribers and likes and all that good stuff. I'm just trying to help you guys out and learn on the way and figure it out, you know. But I think is what I'm gonna do. If I hit 500 subscribers, I may do a giveaway, maybe a remote box or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah, if y'all keep them subs coming, keep them likes coming, we'll do a giveaway. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I try to answer all my questions on YouTube, and I had a few guys call me. Appreciate that. Keep it up, man. Get that grind on, and make the cheese. Peace.